Hi guys, Archie Luxury, and the Paul Pluta channel in syndication. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Polar 40mm. This is the no holes case, the Super Luminova, and I love it. I got an angry punter. This is Christopher, my loyal fan. He sent me an email. I made a video for him a few weeks ago, and he said I didn't really answer the question. His question was, because I'd like you to tell me my current watches and car, my goal watch and car for the next 5 to 10 years. Then tell me what they say about me. Also, I insist on paying cash for the watch and car. Consumer credit is evil. Okie dokie. Now, Christopher himself is a cool guy. He's a cool guy. He's got a Rolex 5513L serial number, lucky bastard, and he's also got an Omega Speedmaster Professional with the Mitsukoshi Panda dial. Very nice piece indeed. Now he's currently, the vehicle he is driving is a 2012 Toyota RAV4. Now his goal car, dream car, is a Mercedes SL65 AMG with the twin turbo V12. So he got a look. Christopher said to me, he said, "Look, Archie, you didn't actually answer the question. The question was, I'd like you to tell me on my current watches and car, my goal watch and car for the next 10 to 15 years, then tell me what they say about me." Now, the reason I really didn't mention it is because I was trying to be nice. I didn't really want to harp on about it because I just was trying to be nice to a Patreon supporter. But I mean, I don't have a filter. Okay, so when I try and avoid something, then some people say, "Hey, you've missed the point." Well, I was just trying to be nice to you, because you can't have it both ways. You either get the truth, or I try and avoid answering it. Now, in your case there, let's nut this out. Well, I'd like you to tell me my current watch and car. And okay, so his current watch and car, he's got a 5513L serial number, no date sub, and he's got a Omega Speedmaster Professional with the Panda dial. They're both quite nice pieces. They're very nice pieces, lovely pieces. And he's got a RAV4. Now, I don't want to be rude to you, Christopher, but a RAV4 is a bit like my Honda Civic, okay? It's the automotive equivalent of a washing machine, okay? It's the automotive equivalent of a washing machine or a microwave. You buy it at a big box store, and you basically use it for a number of years before you sell it when it's got a bit of life left, and you buy a new one. Okay, they're not really exciting at all. I mean, a RAV4 is a great car. It's like my Honda Civic. It's very reliable transport, but I wouldn't really say it makes much of a statement about me or you. And this is kind of the problem, see. When you ask me, what does it say? What does it say? It says, you're somebody who is lower middle class with a job. That's what it says. It's a bit like me with the Honda Civic. I mean, it's people say to me, is that your girlfriend's or your wife's? Is that your wife's car? That's what they say to me. The RAV4 is kind of the same. I'm not trying to put the RAV4 down. I'm not trying to put Humphrey the Honda down. They're both very utilitarian cars. But I don't think possessions really define who you are as a person. I mean, there is cool cars. I got a friend of mine, Dave. Dave's got a Maserati. Now, that is a cool car. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. It's a fucking... He's got a Maserati Quattraport. I mean, it's very cool. It's super, super cool. But, you know, my Honda Civic, it just says economical, reliable transport. And it also says about the owner. What does my car say about me? It says I can't fucking park properly because I dinged the front. It says be careful. Don't park too close next to this fucker. That's what it says. Now, your watches, I got to be honest with you. See, these are beautiful classic watches. A 5513, it really only appeals to purists. A normal person would say, oh, that's a Rolex. Oh, it's a little bit old. That's what they would say. Can't you afford a new one? 5513 is a plastic glass Rolex. It's how do I put this? It's for enthusiasts. It's not a show-off watch, okay? If you wanted a show-off watch, you'd sell it and buy a solid gold President or something else hideous like that. The Omega, I got to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of that dial. I think you said in another email that you put that dial in there. I like to leave the correct dial in the piece there. So I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest with you. What does it say about the owner? Well, it says you're frugal, thrifty, and you have lower middle class goals and aspirations. That's what it says. That's what it says. And I mean, I don't know how to put this nicely. I didn't want to sort of tell you this, but since you've pushed the point, I thought I may as well be honest with you. And yeah, I think it just says that you're lower middle class, you've got a job, respectable, it's a washing machine, but I don't think it really says anything about who you are as a person. So I love the 5513, great watch, but I don't think it says anything unless you're a watch person. Okay, if you're a watch person, it's a holy grail. It's wow, it's amazing. The Omega, yeah, the Omega's had so many versions of them, I don't think it really says terribly much. Now, as for your dream car, what does that say? What does that say? Well, it's a Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG. I've got a good friend of mine who actually has an SL65, and he when I went to Melbourne, he very kindly drove me around in this SL. It's a brute of a car, absolutely amazing car, but let's be completely frank and honest here. What does it say about you? Your goal watch is an IWC Portuguese tourbillon mystery. See, most people wouldn't have a fucking clue what that is. They would have no real idea. I don't think they would have any idea. It's in platinum. See, I don't know whether you'd get much more kudos than if you had a IWC Ingenua like mine. I don't know if you'd really get much kudos more. Nice watch, that's what they'd say, but they just mean it in a superficial sort of, they don't even know what the fuck it is. As for the Mercedes, well, you want to buy this in 10 to 15 years time. It's like my friend, he's got a 2003 or 2004 SL65. It's a nice Mercedes. It's, what sort of statement does it make? Well, it doesn't. It's loud and noisy. It's a kind of a purist car again. Most people don't know what an SL65. I mean, the 4 exhaust pipes out the back are a bit of a giveaway. But what does it say about you? It says, fuck me dead. The service costs are astronomical. Do you know what it costs to maintain a 10 to 15 year old bi-turbo V12? Fuck me dead. This guy knows a thing or two about fixing cars. That's what it says. I mean, they're a beautiful car, but fuck, if you have no idea. You have no idea how expensive these things are, Christopher. So, I gotta be honest with you. That watch, I don't think anyone who's not a watch purist would have a fucking clue of what it is. I don't understand why you're asking this question. I mean, that's the sort of question somebody who buys a gold sub asks. What does it say about me? You know, it's always me. See, the whole thing about buying a tasteful, beautiful wristwatch is that it doesn't scream me, 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 me. It's just for people who are in the know. That's kind of the reason people buy a Patek Philippe. It's not to be, wow, that's a $60,000 or $30,000 or a $100,000 watch. People buy it because they know. It's not really a show-offy thing. I mean, it just looks like a normal watch to 95% of the people there. It doesn't look anything special. Sure, it looks nice. Yeah, nice watch. Yeah. Most people assume it's gold-plated. Most people can't even read the dial, yet alone pronounce it. So in many ways there, the honest truth is, you shouldn't really worry about what people think of you based on your possessions. That's kind of a bit of an immature question to ask. What does it say about me? It says you're a bit insecure. Is that wrong of me to say that? Now, I know you're a Patreon fan, but I mean, people who ask, what does it say about me? It's like, you know, one question I really fucking hate is when people say to me, oh, I'm too young to wear a Patek, or, oh, I don't wear, I wear casual, I can't wear a Patek. Well, I love to strap on a Patek wearing just ripped pants and, you know, frayed collared shirts. You wear it with whatever the fuck you want, right? You don't have to, you don't dress up for people. Well, unless you're going to, the only time you dress up for somebody is if you're going to court. Then you dress up as respect for the judicial system. You don't really dress up, what do they think I look like? I mean, it's a little bit tacky. So, what does it say? A V12 by turbo? It says I got big pockets to fucking keep this bastard on the road. Keeping an old Benz with that size engine, that's a fucking mammoth task. You need to get in touch with it. It means you got a good mechanic who can keep this bastard going. That's what it kind of means. So, I got to be honest with you, Christopher. I'd much rather it, instead of waiting 10 to 15 years to buy this car, I would be possibly buying like a SLK 250. Buy a 4 or 5 year old one and maybe get a small bank loan, Christopher. Don't be so boring. Don't be so fucking boring in life. Don't be so boring. Don't be so boring in life. Go and get a little bit of finance and live a little, Christopher. That's what I'd kind of prefer you to do, okay? Live a little. So, I think, you know, anyone who says, what does my car say about me? Well, they're normally wankers who've leased the cars who ask those things. You're a nice guy. You got a RAV4? That's a consumer good of cars. You know, it's a baby SUV. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. There's nothing wrong with it, nothing great with it. I mean, it's not a Bentley or a Maserati or a Lamborghini, but it's a good car. It's a great car, no problems. I am more than the stupid possessions I have. If someone's going to judge me from my Honda Civic, they can fuck off. I'm more than the sum of my possessions, my friend. I'm Paul Pluta. This is the Paul Pluta channel. I hope that answers your question, Christopher. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Can't take my eyes on me. My thoughts on me just grow and grow and grow. I am the best there is. I think that I'm so grand, so grand. Okay.
Hey guys, my name is Paul Pluta. I'm the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III AC3. Guys, I need a bit of help. I need a bit of help. It's very hard running a YouTube channel relying on Google Ads alone. I'm in a special niche and I speak my mind, and I don't have all those Seiko wannabes, all the people who want assurance about their affordable shitters. So I've got to really try hard to bring in the revenue. Guys, if you like my content, if you think I'm a great chap to have around, why don't you help me out? There's a number of ways you can help me out. This will keep me full-time on YouTube. Look in the description of this video for some ways you can help me. You could sponsor me on Patreon. That allows you to send a small monthly amount to me every month. It can be $1, it can be $100, whatever you can afford. The next way you can help me is, well guys, I really need some money to keep things going. Paid reviews. On the Paul Pluta channel, I run paid reviews. For as little as $20 US, I'll give you an opinion of your collection, of what you're looking at. I'll try and answer. There's heaps of other ways you can help me. I do telephone consultancy. For $50 US, I will talk to you on Skype or WhatsApp and answer your horological or personal problems. Any questions, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Now guys, please help us out. Look down below, and if you could help us out, I will stay here and make videos full-time on YouTube.